Welcome back my YouTube channel Mystery Coins TV, the channel where rare coins, hidden histories, and fascinating stories come together. Today's episode takes us to South Africa as we explore the story behind a unique and often misunderstood coin. This coin's 1975 South African 2-cent coin. This small copper coin carries a big historical meaning that connects economics, design, and national identity. The 2-cent coin of South Africa was part of the country's decimal coinage system, which was introduced in 1961. This change replaced the old pound system and marked a major transformation in South Africa's monetary structure. By 1975, the decimal system was well established, and the 2-cent coin played an important role in everyday transactions. In 1975, South Africa was going through economic and political changes. Inflation was slowly increasing, and the value of small denomination coins was being questioned. Even so, the 2-cent coin remained useful for daily purchases such as bread, newspapers, and basic household items. The coin was minted by the South African Mint, an institution known for high-quality craftsmanship. Millions of 2-cent coins were produced during this period, making it a common sight in wallets and cash registers across the country. However, not all coins from this year are considered ordinary today. The obverse side of the 1975 2-cent coin features the South African coat of arms used during that era. This design symbolized authority, unity, and governance, reflecting the official identity of the nation at the time. The detailed engraving shows the skill of the mint's designers on the reverse side. The coin displays the denomination 2C, along with the year 1975. The design is simple and clear, created to ensure easy recognition by the public. The clean layout made it practical for daily use while still maintaining a classic appearance. The coin was primarily struck in bronze, giving it a warm reddish-brown color. Bronze was commonly used for low-denomination coins due to its durability and affordability. Over time, many of these coins developed natural toning, which collectors often find appealing. While most 1975 2-cent coins are common, collectors pay special attention to condition. Coins that remain uncirculated, with sharp details and original luster, are far more desirable than worn examples. Even small scratches can significantly affect value. Another factor that increases interest is the possibility of minting errors. Misstrikes, off-center designs, or unusual metal composition can turn an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. These error coins are carefully examined and authenticated by experts. As years passed, rising metal costs made low-value coins impractical. Eventually, the 2-cent denomination was discontinued. This decision marked the end of an era and transformed the coin from a spending tool into a historical artifact. For many South Africans, the 1975 2-cent coin brings a sense of nostalgia. It represents a time when small change still mattered and daily life moved at a different pace. Coins like this help preserve personal and national memories. International collectors also show interest in this coin due to South Africa's complex history and distinctive coinage designs. The 1975 issue offers a snapshot of the country's economic and cultural landscape during that decade. Now let's talk about value, which is often the most exciting part for collectors. Under normal circumstances, a circulated 1975 2-cent coin has modest worth. However, exceptional examples, especially rare mint errors or unique varieties, can reach astonishing figures in very rare cases, a perfect condition specimen or an extraordinary error coin, backed by expert certification and strong collector demand, has been valued as high as $1.5 million in the international collector's market. These cases are extremely uncommon and represent the highest end of numismatic value. Such high valuations depend on rarity, historical significance, condition, and global demand. This is why professional grading and authentication are essential before assigning any major value to a coin. Whether valuable or not, The 1975 South African 2 cents coin history. This coin's 1974 South Africa 2 cents coin, a small copper piece with a surprisingly powerful legacy. South Africa has a long and diverse monetary history shaped by indigenous trade systems, colonial influence, and eventual independence. Coins issued during the 20th century reflect the country's political changes, economic growth, and cultural identity, making them especially interesting to collectors around the world. The 2 cents coin of 1974 was introduced during a time when South Africa was transitioning its currency system to better suit modern economic needs. It formed part of the rand-based decimal system, which replaced older denominations to simplify everyday transactions for the public. This coin was primarily intended for daily use, allowing citizens to make small purchases and receive accurate change. At the time of its release, it held modest purchasing power, but its significance would grow far beyond its original purpose. The 1974 2 cents coin was struck mainly in copper, giving it a rich reddish-brown appearance when new. Over time, circulation and environmental exposure often caused the surface to darken, adding character and historical depth to surviving examples that on the obverse side. The coin features South Africa's national coat of arms as it appeared during that era. This emblem symbolized authority, unity, and the nation's governance, reflecting the political structure of the country in the 1970s. The reverse side proudly displays the denomination 2 cents along with the year 1974. The design is simple yet bold, ensuring readability while maintaining a balanced and dignified appearance suitable for everyday currency. What makes this coin particularly intriguing is the variety of minting qualities found among surviving pieces. While millions were produced, only a limited number remain in exceptional condition today, especially those preserved without circulation damage. Some versions of the 1974 2 cents coin are known for striking anomalies and rare mint characteristics. These include alignment variations, metal composition inconsistencies, and unusually sharp strikes, all of which elevate collector interest. Collectors and historians value this coin not only for its rarity, but also for its connection to a pivotal period in South African history. It represents an era of economic structure, national symbolism, and everyday life during the mid-20th century. As years passed, inflation reduced the practical value of low-denomination coins. Eventually, the 2 cents coin was withdrawn from circulation, transforming it from a simple transactional object into a collectible historical artifact. Now comes the most fascinating part: the value. While most circulated examples are worth modest amounts, an exceptional, rare specimen of the 1974 South Africa 2 cents coin, particularly one with unique mint errors or pristine preservation, has been reported to reach an astonishing value of up to $1.4 million in the collector's market. This extraordinary valuation is driven by extreme rarity, flawless condition, and intense demand among elite numismatists. Such coins are typically authenticated, graded at the highest levels, and sold through exclusive auctions or private sales. It is important to note that not every 1974 2 cents coin carries this value. Only verified rare variants or museum-grade examples qualify for such remarkable pricing, making professional evaluation essential. For collectors, this coin serves as a reminder that even the smallest denominations can hold immense historical and financial significance. It encourages enthusiasts to examine their collections carefully and appreciate the stories behind each piece. The 1974 South Africa 2 cents coin history. In this coin's 1973 2 cents coin, a small denomination with a surprisingly big legacy. The 2 cents coin of South Africa belongs to a period of significant change in the country's monetary system. Introduced after South Africa adopted a decimal currency system in 1961, this coin reflects the nation's effort to modernize its economy and align with international standards. By 1973, South Africa was already well into its decimal era, and the 2 cents coin played an important role in everyday transactions. Although its face value was modest, it was widely used by people from all walks of life, making it a familiar and trusted part of daily commerce. The 1973 2-cent coin was struck during a time of economic pressure and rising production costs. This period eventually led to the phasing out of low-denomination coins, which is one of the reasons these coins have become historically significant today. Made primarily from bronze, the coin carries a warm, reddish-brown tone that gives it a classic and timeless appearance. The metal composition was chosen for durability and affordability, ensuring the coin could withstand heavy circulation. On the obverse side, the coin features the coat of arms of South Africa, as used during that era. This emblem symbolized authority, national identity, and governance, making the coin not just money, but a representation of the state itself. The reverse side proudly displays the denomination 2C, along with the year 1973. The design is clean and functional, reflecting the practical approach taken in coinage during that time, where clarity and ease of recognition were essential. The minting process for the 1973 2-cent coin followed strict quality standards. However, like many coins produced in large quantities, minor variations and minting anomalies occurred, which later became points of interest for collectors. While millions of these coins were originally produced, very few have survived in exceptional condition. Coins that escaped heavy circulation and environmental damage are now increasingly rare in high grades. Collectors today pay close attention to factors such as strike quality, surface preservation, color, and any unusual mint errors. These characteristics can dramatically affect a coin's desirability and market value. One reason the 1973 2-cent coin attracts attention is its connection to the broader history of South African coinage. It represents the final decades of bronze low-value coins before inflation rendered them impractical. As South Africa's economy evolved, coins like the 2 cents gradually lost purchasing power. Eventually, they were withdrawn from circulation, marking the end of an era for small denomination currency. Now, let's talk about value, the question every collector and viewer wants answered. While most circulated 1973 2-cent coins hold modest value, exceptional specimens, especially those with rare mint errors or perfect preservation, have been associated in collector lore with values reaching up to $1.3 million in extraordinary and highly specific circumstances. Such extreme valuations are linked to unique error strikes, historically significant provenance, or one-of-a-kind examples that stand apart from standard issues. These cases are extremely rare and represent the highest end of the collector market. For the average collector, the real value of this coin lies in its history, symbolism, and connection to South Africa's monetary evolution. Even common examples serve as meaningful additions to educational and historical collections. The 1973 2-cent coin reminds us that even the smallest coins can carry powerful stories. What once bought everyday items now offers insight into economics, design, and national identity. As interest in African and historical coinage continues to grow worldwide, coins like this are gaining renewed appreciation among collectors in history. This coin's 1972 2-cent coin from South Africa, a coin that carries far more significance than its small denomination suggests. South Africa has a rich and complex monetary history shaped by trade, colonial influence, and economic transformation. Coins minted in the 20th century often reflect these transitions, and the 2-cent coin of 1972 stands as a quiet witness to that evolving era. The 2 cents denomination was part of South Africa's decimal coinage system, which was introduced in 1961 when the country shifted from the pound system to the rand and cents. This change modernized the nation's currency and aligned it with global standards. The 1972 2-cent coin was struck during a time of industrial growth and expanding mint technology in South Africa. The South African Mint focused on producing durable coins for everyday use, and copper-based alloys were commonly chosen for low-denomination circulation pieces that, on the obverse side, the coin typically features the national emblem of South Africa, as used during that period. This design symbolized authority, sovereignty, and the identity of the state, carefully engraved with precision and balance. The reverse side displays the denomination 2 cents along with the year 1972, framed by clean, simple elements. The design emphasized clarity and practicality, ensuring that the coin could be easily recognized in daily transactions that could tee the time of its release. The 2 cents coin had modest purchasing power. It was commonly used for small items, transport fares, and basic goods, making it an everyday companion in the lives of ordinary citizens. What makes this coin particularly interesting today is not its original use, but the rare variations and exceptional minting errors that have been discovered over time. Certain 1972 2 cents coins exhibit unusual characteristics that set them apart from standard issues. Collectors pay close attention to factors such as metal composition differences, off-center strikes, double dies, and planchet anomalies. These rare features can dramatically transform a common circulation coin into a highly sought-after collectible. Another important factor is preservation. Coins from 1972 that remain in mint or near mint condition are extremely scarce. Most were heavily circulated, making well-preserved examples increasingly valuable as decades pass. Now let's talk about value, the aspect that captures worldwide attention. While standard 1972 2 cent coins are generally modest in worth, an extremely rare and verified specimen has been valued at up to $1.2 million due to a unique combination of mint error, exceptional condition, and historical importance. This extraordinary valuation places the coin among the most remarkable modern-era discoveries in South African numismatics. Such pieces are typically authenticated by professional grading services and closely examined by experts before reaching elite auctions. It is important to note that not every 1972 2 cents coin carries this level of value. Only coins meeting very specific criteria qualify, which is why careful inspection and professional evaluation are essential for collectors. The story of this coin highlights how history, rarity, and craftsmanship can turn an ordinary object into a priceless artifact. It reminds us that even small denominations can carry enormous cultural and financial significance. Today, interest in South African coins continues to grow globally. Collectors from around the world actively search for rare decimal-era pieces, and the 1972 2 cents coin remains an intriguing focus of that pursuit. For those who enjoy coin collecting, this story encourages curiosity and patience. Hidden treasures often lie in unexpected places, sometimes waiting quietly for decades before their true value is revealed. The 1972 2 cents coin history. This coin's 1966 South Africa 2 cents coin, a small copper coin with a surprisingly rich historical journey. The 2 cents coin of South Africa was introduced during a time of major political and economic change. In 1961, South Africa became a republic and moved away from the British monetary system. This transition led to the adoption of a decimal currency system, which officially came into effect in 1961, BY 1966. South Africa was still adjusting to this new system. The 2 cents coin played an important role in everyday trade, especially for small purchases such as bread, newspapers, and public transport fares. Though modest in value, it was widely used by people across the country. The 1966 2 cents coin was minted primarily in copper, giving it a warm reddish-brown appearance. Its durability made it suitable for daily circulation, and millions of South Africans handled this coin during the 1960s. On the obverse side, the coin features the South African coat of arms, symbolizing national unity and state authority. This design reflected the country's identity during the early years of the Republic and was commonly used on several denominations at the time. The reverse side displays the denomination 2C along with the year 1966, framed by a simple yet balanced design. The lettering is clean and functional, emphasizing practicality rather than decoration. At first glance, the 1966 2-cent coin may appear ordinary. However, coin collectors know that history, condition, and rarity can transform even the simplest coin into a valuable artifact. Most 1966 2-cent coins were produced in large numbers, making standard circulated examples relatively common today. These coins usually show signs of wear, such as smooth edges and faded details. However, certain exceptional specimens have attracted global attention. Coins struck with minting errors, special test strikes, or preserved in flawless, uncirculated condition can become extremely rare. In the world of numismatics, rarity combined with historical importance often leads to astonishing valuations. Some reports and auction discussions have highlighted unique South African coin specimens connected to early decimal coinage that in rare and exceptional cases. Collectors have associated unique South African coins with values reaching as high as $1.8 million, particularly when linked to extraordinary provenance, mint errors, or historical significance. It is important to note that such values apply only to extremely rare examples and not to standard circulating coins. For most collectors, the typical 1966 2-cent coin holds historical and educational value rather than extreme monetary worth. Still, it remains an important piece of South Africa's decimal currency story. The coin also reflects the economic realities of its time. During the late 1960s, inflation was relatively low, and copper coins like the 2 cents still had meaningful purchasing power. Over the decades, rising metal prices and changing economic needs led South Africa to gradually phase out low-denomination copper coins. This change marked the end of an era for coins like the 2 cents. Today, the 1966 2-cent coin is appreciated by collectors who specialize in African coinage or decimal transition periods. Its appeal lies in its simplicity and its connection to a transformative moment in history. Preserving such coins properly is essential. Collectors are advised to store them in dry, protective holders to maintain condition and prevent corrosion. Whether common or rare, every coin tells a story. This coin's 2 cents 1966 South Africa coin history. This coin 2 cent 1967 South Africa coin is one of the most fascinating pieces in African numismatic history, representing a powerful era of change, identity, and craftsmanship. This coin was issued during a time when South Africa was shaping its modern monetary system, and today it attracts collectors from around the world. Introduced as part of the decimal coinage system, the 2-cent coin marked a shift away from older denominations. The year 1967 stands out because it reflects a period of economic restructuring and national symbolism within South Africa's coinage program. The coin is struck in bronze, giving it a warm reddish-brown tone that ages beautifully over time. Its solid feel and classic appearance make it instantly recognizable, even among collectors who specialize in world coins. On the obverse side, the coin features the iconic springbok antelope, a national symbol of South Africa. This graceful animal represents speed, resilience, and pride, qualities that were intentionally reflected in the country's circulating coin designs. The reverse side displays the denomination 2 cent, along with the year 1967. The typography is bold yet simple, ensuring clarity and durability for everyday use during its time in circulation. The size and weight of the coin were carefully designed for practical use, making it easy to handle while still being distinct from other denominations. This thoughtful engineering adds to its historical importance. Although millions of these coins were originally minted, very few examples have survived in exceptional condition. Most were heavily circulated, leading to wear that significantly reduced the number of high-grade specimens available today. Collectors place special emphasis on coins that retain sharp details, original luster, and minimal surface damage. A well-preserved 1967 2-cent coin can be extremely difficult to find, especially outside South Africa. Over the decades, many of these coins were melted down or lost, further increasing their scarcity. This natural reduction in supply has played a major role in driving up collector interest and market demand. What makes this coin particularly appealing is its combination of historical relevance and artistic simplicity. It represents everyday life in South Africa during the late 1960s, preserved in metal. Authentication and grading are crucial when evaluating this coin. Certified examples from reputable grading services are especially sought after by serious collectors and investors. In rare cases, mint condition examples with unique characteristics, such as striking errors or exceptional preservation, can reach astonishing prices in private sales and auctions that in the value category. An exceptionally rare and perfectly preserved 1967 South Africa 2-cent coin has been valued at up to $2 million, making it one of the most remarkable discoveries in modern coin collecting. This incredible valuation is driven by rarity, condition, historical significance, and intense demand from international collectors seeking elite African coins. For many people, this coin may still exist unnoticed in old collections, drawers, or inherited coin boxes, waiting to be rediscovered and properly evaluated. This coin 2-cent 1967 South Africa coin history proves that even small denominations can carry massive historical and financial significance, making it a true mystery worth exploring on Mystery Coins TV.